Greetings to the viewers all over the world. The door is now open. We are presenting to you Dominion Fire International Ministries Guest House. The guest house is situated in South Africa, Limpopo, Lerai Labatho, extension 75. Accommodation is available for 3 days. In those 3 days that you will be with us, you will be able to see the men of God one-on-one. Come and partake your miracle. Come and receive your healing. Come and receive your deliverance.
In the morning, testimony, and in the evening, now we tell the story of how we overcame. Every day, testimonies, everywhere.
Your name, your surname, where do you come from, and your wonderful testimony.
My name is Gloria Thabo Lebisi. I'm residing at 760 Zone 4, Seshego. I'm the daughter of the House of Dominion Fire International Ministry. My testimony goes like this. It was the last week of September, the last Sunday. I was preparing to come to church. When I reached my kitchen door, I fell down. Then I tried to phone men of God, several evangelists. I couldn't get through until I get to evangelist Andrew Chipakanzi. And then I tell him to tell my mother that I just felt I need help to come to church. Then the warriors that have been sent to me, they've come and collect me from the church. I remember I couldn't even, when they found me at home, they found me crawling to my bedroom. I was trying to stand up, but I couldn't stand. They prayed for me in my bedroom. They prayed for me. Eventually, I managed to stand up, and I came with them to church. Here in church, the pastor, apostle, laid a hand on me. Then I went home. On Monday, when I went to the bathroom, I couldn't stand up on my own. I said, wow, what is happening? I prayed, then I was able to stand up and go to bed. Tuesday, the same thing happened. Wednesday, I phoned my mother. I said, my mother, now I'm getting surprised. My legs feel like jelly and custard. I can't walk, I can't do anything. So I phoned her that they prayed with me. And then I said I was supposed to go to hospital, but I can't get into the car. Then on Thursday morning, I was able to consult the medical aid. They sent an ambulance to come and collect me to the hospital. When I reached the hospital, they admitted me. I couldn't do anything, I couldn't stand. What I could do was only to crawl, but with no strength. Then I was admitted in the hospital on the Thursday. It was tough. But what I can say to the people who are Christians is that when you believe in God, everything that comes your way, you accept. And you know that whatever He's doing to you is just strengthening your faith, but it will never kill you. Amen. Then the following day, they take me to several x-rays that you are seeing here. They wanted to identify what was my cause for not being able to stand up and walk.
So Mama, there was some x-rays they did so that they can check you or they can test that indeed there is a problem in your body.
Yes, they do the MRI scans, they do the x-rays of my both knees, and then, can I read
as you can see on the screen that there's some x-rays they did. You can read some of the letters there, Mom.
Okay, this x-rays starts from 1 up to number 8. Number 8 is the one that's showing the seriousness of the condition that I was in. And then, if I can be able to read this, from the reports here, they start to explain you from my thoracic vertebrae, that is the thorax Moharene. Then they go down to explain like the condition on my lumbar. They go down again to describe the condition of my sacral region, where I was feeling more pain. And when I couldn't even stand, then the pain that was coming from me from the waist downward, it felt like needles going down. And it was so painful, I had to scream when I was trying to stand. Then the x-rays here, they all indicate that I will not be able to stand nor walk. Then they argued, the multidisciplinary team argued about this condition of mine. Others wanted to operate me, others they said don't know. And eventually they came to one point, they said that they will never operate me. We will just see what comes on. In a nutshell, I was dismissed from whatever surgical intervention that they can do for me. They just did, they said the medication, I will see with the medication.
So Mama, they said to you, you can't walk, you can't walk.
Well, in a nutshell, it's as if they've written me off that there's nothing that can help me to walk nor do my daily chores at home.
So they end up giving giving you the supporting walker.
They gave me the supporting walker due to the lumbar pain that I was feeling and the pain on my.
As you can see that she was using the walker to walk so that she can support herself to do some of the things. Now you can see that that walker, she's no longer carrying it. So Mama, while you are there, can you show us, indeed, if now you can walk?
Yes, indeed I can walk. Man of God has prayed for me. A miracle will happen to me in this very church. I can attest that there's anointing in this house. I can attest that if you believe that God will do it, each and everything has its time. Don't.
Okay, just show us how you can walk now. Wow, let's give God hands of praise. Indeed, God is great, God is good. His name is Jesus. Wow. So Mama, before you walk like this, can you show us how were you using your crutches? You can see that indeed it was painful, but God is good all the time. You can see it, indeed. So Mama, yes, we have seen it. Just drop it and walk on your own and show them how you can walk indeed. God is good, you can see it, you can see it, it's God and okay. He's the King of Kings and Almighty. So Mama, what can you say? How do you feel now? Doctors confirmed that you can't walk again, but now you are walking. What can you say?
You know, in God, if you trust in God, everything is possible.
Amen.
I was so devastated, but I said, but I've got my father, I've got my mother, I've got somebody that when I'm going to this side, he goes with me, this side he goes with me, this side he goes with me. Why should I worry? That man is Jesus. Why should I worry? Because I've received him in my life. He's the one who's going to make things possible for me through our Apostle Ntani. I am so happy. I am so happy. I cannot describe what happened. I cannot describe in details what was happening in my life, but I'm saying I am happy. I can walk. I can,
Indeed, you can see that indeed she's happy because if I remember myself, I was here when the Apostle Ntani prayed for you. He said to you, you will walk again. And indeed, now we can see that you are walking. Let's give God hands of praise.
Greetings to the church in the name of Jesus. My name is Tawama Polo. I'm a son in the house and I'm from Station 75. My testimony goes like this. Last week, Sunday, on the Sunday service, the apostle prophesied to me saying, he's seeing a spirit that wants to give me something, put something in my body.
I'm seeing a spirit that want to cause something in your body while you are still young, both of you. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I can confirm that.
You can confirm it?
Yes.
What is happening?
Sometimes when we want to be busy, no longer issues in so yeah. I confirmed the prophecy to be true. Also, he said that they had put something on my back, of which I confirmed the prophecy to be true.
You have issues.
Yes.
Besides issues, there is something also here, both to you and your wife.
I don't know, but sometimes I feel the pain here.
There is something here,
Yes.
both you and your wife.
Because I used to have pains on my back. So that was the spirit that wanted to put something in my body. It used to happen that each and every time when I was meeting with my wife, meaning as husband and wife, we would everything would go well. We would start the process well, but during the time where we must do the actual exercise, my chief will just go down, just take a break in the wrong moment. Yeah, and when we're supposed to meet as husband and wife, the whole thing will just collapse because of my main will just go down at that moment. So it was just happening like on different occasions. It was not a daily thing, but it was just happening just like randomly so. But like also the apostle gave us an assignment that we must go for 3 days prayer and fasting.
Brother, I want you to pray also as a family. You go for 3 days prayer and fasting. Yes. To go for 3 days prayer and fasting together with your wife.
So, Papa, before you continue, you said that the apostle gave you the prophecy. What did he say to you?
He said to me that I'm seeing a spirit that wants to put something in your body. And it wants to experience something that you must not experience because you're still young to experience that. Which is true.
I'm seeing a spirit that want to cause something in your body while you are still young, both of you.
That was what I was experiencing. A young man like me mustn't be. This man would go in now in separate.
As you can see, even the demon through the wife is confirming that indeed there is a problem in the family. Let's give God hands of praise. Proceed.
So then after the prayer, the 3 days prayer and fasting, we met as husband and wife, and everything is fine ever since that day up until now.
Maybe second episode I just would rest there. Then when you got the song from this movie, then now I'm already come on again. Like I'm walking to Yebuwa. My 2 children undergone an interview, and they are both hired. They have passed the interview and now they are hired. Amen. So I thank the Lord, I thank God. Through the man of God, Apostle Ntali, because my son one day came here, he prayed for him. And all along, my son was worried. Hi, Mama, why? I'm going for interview, but they didn't call me. Why? And then one day he came here, and my father prayed for him. Now he is hired, and they're both hired in Department of Health. So I thank Jesus. Another testimony is that on Thursday, my husband had an accident. So I thank God for saving his life. And I also thank God because those who involved in the accident, they also not injured. So I thank God.
So, Mama, your husband didn't got injured?
No.
And then what about the car?
But the car is damaged.
Wow. Let's give God hands of praise.
It's damaged, but it's moving.
Let's give God hands of praise. God is good all the time. Her name is Onika Mesu from Likurini in South Africa. She's here to thank God. Her children was not working, and they even brought his son to the church so that the apostle can pray for him. So he prayed for him. Now they are working, and the husband was involved in car accident, but he is well now. Let's give God hands of praise.
Genesis chapter 40. Let's get our scripture reading from verse 1. Did you find it? It came to pass after these things that the butler and the baker of the king of Egypt offended their lord, the king of Egypt. And Pharaoh was angry with his two officers, the chief butler and the chief baker. So he put them in custody in the house of the captain of guard. In the prison, the place where Joseph was confined, and the captain of the guard charged Joseph with them, and he served them, so they were in custody for a while. Then the butler and the baker of the king of Egypt, who were confined in the prison, had a dream, both of them, each man's dream in one night, and each man's dream with its own interpretation. And Joseph came in to them in the morning and looked at them and saw that they were set. So he asked Pharaoh's officers who were with him in the custody of his lord's house, saying, "Why do you look so sad today?" And they said to him, "We each have had a dream, and there is no interpreter of it." So Joseph said to them, Do not interpretation belong to God? Tell them to me, please." Then the chief butler told his dream to Joseph and said to him, "Behold, in my dream a vine was before me, and in his vine were 3 branches. It was as though it budded, its blossoms shot forth, and its clusters brought forth ripe grapes." Let's stop right here. May the Lord bless the reading of his word. I want to speak this morning on this subject. You shall be remembered. You shall be remembered. Those who have forgotten you, they will remember you. They will remember you. There's a subject I want to address today. Joseph was placed in prison, and this was accusation. They've accused him. He was accused by the wife of Pharaoh. She claimed he did something to her, and he didn't do anything. Because of that claim, because of that blackmail, Joseph was placed in prison. While he was in prison, he had the opportunity to take care of the people who were in prison. Hence he was shamed. Hallelujah.
Amen.
One day, 2 men who were in prison, the chief butler and the chief baker, they had different dreams, and these dreams were scary to them. They were so afraid when they see a dream, and they couldn't interpret the dream, because it's not every dream that you can interpret. It's not every dream that you can understand. someone who is highly anointed. Someone who has grace. And the grace will make things to be visible. There are some situations that you can try to move up and down, and things become worse. Instead of moving forward, things are tied up until you find an interpreter who can interpret your situation. As soon as you begin to interpret your situation, your life will begin to have a meaning. You start to move forward. If it was a cage that you were placed inside of it, the cage will be broken and you will come out of the cage. You will begin to shine because the thing that holds you now have loosed you. It has loosed its grip. Now you are coming out with freedom. You are moving with freedom because the chains are broken. Whatever was holding you. So there was something that was holding these two men. And they looked inside. And there was no man who can bring a solution. Now when they were sad, not knowing that there is an interpreter inside, there is Joseph in prison. When you look at their faces, he was able to read the sad face, to read what was written in them. Now he approached the buckler, the chief buckler. He said, why your face is so sad? Now he said, I had a dream. I had a dream. So I don't understand this dream. That's why I'm so disturbed. He said, give me the dream. Let me hear your dream. The reason why he wanted to hear the dream, that was going to be a key to open this man's future, to open his career. Because in his dream, it was his destiny. It was about his destiny, about where he's going. So he said, in the night, I dreamed about 3 branches coming from a tree. And these branches were yielding vine. And I saw the cup of Pharaoh, who is my master. And I take that cup, which was having the vine. I came to Pharaoh. Remember, these 2 people have offended their master. They've caused offense to their master. Now he placed them in prison. And that was a punishment. They were supposed to face death. Now, when the dream comes, when this man explained, he said, on these branches, I saw the branches budding something. I saw some flowers. You know when a branch is producing, it tells you about your future. That your future will be bright. You'll be bright. It's like evergreen. It is like evergreen. When the leaves are green, it tells you about your future. It tells you about what is going to happen in your future. It is about your achievement. It is about your destiny. It is about your success. But when your leaves are eaten, you see things eating your leaves. It tells you that something is about to die. You cannot move forward. Something is eating your destiny. It's eating your life. It's eating your job. It's eating your finances. It's taking your health. So while I was explaining the situation, Now to the man who's an interpreter, he said, what I see, these 3 branches, it means in 3 days, you will be restored. You will be taken back to your former job. Your master will give you grace that you go back and serve him. You will still go to the same job. This cup, it means that you're still going to serve your master. Hallelujah.
Amen.
He's going to forgive you. You are going to be restored. He's not going to chase you from your job. There will be restoration. You will rejoice again. There will be joy in you. You will be uplifted. You will be elevated. Hallelujah. Now the man was so excited. He was rejoicing. Because this was a prophecy that is bringing life to him. A lifetime. Instead of dying, instead of being cut off, he will be restored. There will be restoration in your life.
Amen.
There will be restoration in your life.
Hallelujah.
Restoration in your finances.
Amen.
Restoration in your family. Whatever you might have lost, it shall come back to you. In the name of Jesus. The years of delays, which have been delayed by the enemy to hold your progress, there will be restoration. There will be restoration in your life. In the name of Jesus. Restoration is coming. It's coming your way. In the name of Jesus. I see God restoring your life, your career, your marital life, your health. In the name of Jesus. The other one was listening. Because the chief baker also had a dream. And he saw himself carrying a basket. And on the basket, he saw birds coming to eat from his basket. Now, because he was excited by the interpretation of the butler, chief butler, he said, maybe this one I will fly like birds. Let me tell the interpreter. He said, this is what I've seen in my dream. Now, the interpreter said, what you have seen, you saw a basket. And you saw your master also becoming angry. It means after 3 days, you will be hanged. And you won't receive burial. No one will bury you. Your body, the same birds you were seeing, vultures will eat your body, your meat. You eat your flesh. Hallelujah.
Amen.
Now, Joseph said to the butler, when you are restored, when you are revived, when you are taken back to your intended origin, remember me, because you have left me in prison. So because you'll be restored, you'll be enjoying the palace. Your business will be lifted up. You'll be flourishing. You will count millions. Everything will be moving well in your life. You'll be hiring people. People will hear about you. After you left me in prison, you will get job. You will get promotion. You will get whatever you're looking for. And I'm still in prison. I'm still down. When you are out and you start to be celebrated and things are moving well in your life, remember me. Remember me, who interpreted your dream. The dream that was carrying you. The things that were holding you not to move forward. The things that were fighting you fighting your progress, fighting your job, fighting your finances, fighting your marriage. When you come